magical labyrinth in the heart of the Kalahari Desert. Tiny islands built by termites rise like fortresses amidst a sea of water, creating safe havens for wildlife. Streams flowing from the Angolan mountains, like lifeblood coursing through a body, sustain one of the richest ecosystems on Earth. The OKAVANGO Delta, a vibrant stage for fierce battles of survival. The predator's gaze, betraying its hunger, follows the panicked strides of its prey. It is a similes per hour only of life, where every species plays its part to ensure the cycle of nature never ceases. Welcome to wild OKAVANGO, the survival struggles in Africa's last paradise. The first rains of the season, like a call to life, bring water rushing to the OKAVANGO Delta, unveiling a new universe brimming with energy and challenges. Beneath the vast skies, the plains transform into a giant tapestry where wildlife embarks on a fierce journey to sustain their existence. Amid this landscape, the red leshwe, with its graceful strides across shallow waters, becomes a proud dancer. Its footsteps symbolize not only adaptation, but also survival against predators. Like sturdy pillars, its long legs help it navigate the waters, where lions and spotted hyenas lurk with watchful eyes. The lion, the crownless king of the plains, exudes the spirit of a warrior. Pack hunting is its main strategy. Over long distances, lions patiently track herds of grazers, hoping for an opportunity to strike. The blue wildebeest, however, is far from an easy target. These tireless travelers are ready to migrate hundreds of miles, searching for water. When thousands move as one, the earth seems to tremble beneath their collective steps. Beneath the serene blue waters, the Nile crocodile lies in wait, a silent yet formidable shadow. In contrast, the African wild dog showcases a different hunting tactic. They rely on unity, a coordinated dance of teamwork that leads to high hunting success through speed and endurance. But even masters must adapt as the terrain shifts, creating an intense cycle of survival. The OKAVANGO Delta is more than just a stage for nature. It is a testament to the complexity and perfect balance of the natural world. Every journey, every step, and every hunt tells a story of resilience, adaptation, and the will to overcome challenges. These intricate connections, illustrated through each creature, form a living cycle where every species is an indispensable piece of the grand mosaic. In a secluded corner of the world, where nature remains untouched, lies a land so extraordinary that even seasoned explorers find themselves in awe. This is the OKAVANGO Delta, a misstep of the OKAVANGO River, where water does not flow into the sea but seeps into the earth, creating a lush, thriving ecosystem right in the heart of the southern African desert. Located in northwestern Botswana, the OKAVANGO Delta is Africa's largest freshwater wetland, spanning a vast area from 6,000 square miles during the dry season to 8,500 square miles, 22,000 square kilometers, during the rains. This land is not only a marvel of beauty, but also a keeper of life's secrets, a miniature universe of untamed wilderness. About 20 million years ago, during a time of intense tectonic activity, a massive rift formed, dramatically altering the landscape of this region. This colossal fissure, known as the OKAVANGO Rift, stretches thousands of miles, from Angola through Namibia and into Botswana. It is this rift that created a vast depression, trapping the waters of the OKAVANGO River and preventing them from reaching the sea, instead forming the expansive delta we see today. The OKAVANGO Delta, where water and land merge in perfect harmony, is one of nature's most precious treasures, a true ecological gem, celebrated not only for its incredible biodiversity, but also for its vital role in the global ecosystem. Spanning an area roughly 3 times the size of Connecticut, USA, the OKAVANGO Delta is home to thousands of plant and animal species. Its network of rivers, lakes, and wetlands sustains countless forms of life, serving as a critical sanctuary for wildlife. The mammal population alone exceeds 200,000 individuals, ranging from mighty giants to the smallest creatures of the wetlands. Herbivores and predators roam freely across the savannas and marshes, forming a natural food chain in which every species plays a crucial role in maintaining ecological balance. The delta's ecosystem extends far beyond mammals. More than 400 species of birds either reside in or migrate through this region, painting a vivid picture of life with their graceful flights and foraging in the marshes. Fish in the rivers and lakes of the OKAVANGO are vital to the freshwater ecosystem, providing food for birds and other animals while contributing to the delicate balance of aquatic life. Equally important are the insects, ranging from delicate butterflies to essential pollinators that play an integral role in the ecosystem's functionality. These insects not only pollinate plants, but also serve as food for birds, ensuring a seamless connection among all parts of this intricate web of life. The OKAVANGO Delta, with its staggering biodiversity, plays a crucial role in the survival of hundreds of animal species. Its rivers and wetlands provide precious water during the dry season when other areas become parched. This is often the only reliable water source for large animals in the region, enabling them to survive and thrive during the harsh, water-scarce months. Thus, the OKAVANGO Delta is far more than just a wetland. It is the lifeblood of a vast ecosystem, sustaining the stability of countless animal and plant species. When the rainy season arrives, waters from the towering peaks of the Angolan highlands begin their journey, traveling over 100-200 miles. These waters traverse vast landscapes and open plains before emptying into the OKAVANGO Delta. transforming it into a thriving ecological haven. During the flood season, the OKAVANGO Delta becomes a living masterpiece where land, water, and life converge in a breathtaking display of nature's harmony. The annual rainfall during the rainy season in this region averages around 37 inches, according to the South African Climate Report of 2023. This rainfall is sufficient to swell the OKAVANGO River, causing it to overflow into the lowlands and triggering the phenomenon known as the flood pulse. During the flood season, from May to August, as the waters arrive, the OKAVANGO Delta undergoes a stunning transformation. What was once an arid desert becomes a lush plain, with floodwaters spreading across an area of up to 15,000 square miles. The dry, sun-scorched land seems to awaken, bursting into a vibrant display of life. The OKAVANGO Delta, where water meets the Kalahari Desert, is home to a remarkable antelope species, the red lechwe, or simply lechwe. These antelope are not just inhabitants of this wetland, but also symbols of nature's incredible adaptability to harsh challenges. In a world where aquatic grasses glisten golden under the sun and the water mirrors the sky, the red lechwe resembles a ballet dancer. With their long, powerful legs, they leap gracefully across muddy terrains as if gliding on a stage shaped by the annual floods. The origins of the red lechwe are deeply rooted in evolutionary history, shaped by the demands of their unique environment. Over time, they developed longer, stronger hind legs, allowing them to move effortlessly through wetlands. Their hooves, broad and splayed, act like natural water shoes, giving them stability on slippery, muddy surfaces. Their reddish-brown coats, coated with a natural water-resistant oil, provide insulation from the chill of the misty marshes at dawn. The red lechwe primarily inhabits the wetlands of sub-Saharan Africa. However, it is in the OKAVANGO Delta that their population thrives most abundantly. In this ecosystem, the red lechwe plays a vital role as an essential link in the ecological chain. They act as natural gardeners, feeding on aquatic grasses such as Cynodon dactylon, preventing overgrowth and helping to maintain ecological balance. The flood season in the OKAVANGO Delta is when the red lechwe demonstrates its extraordinary survival abilities. As water levels rise, the flooded grasslands become ideal sanctuaries and abundant feeding grounds. These antelopes typically live in large herds, ranging from 50 to 200 individuals. This herding behavior not only reduces their risk of predation, but also enhances their chances of finding food. When faced with predators such as lions, African wild dogs, or spotted hyenas, the red lechwe employs a combination of speed and agility to evade danger. They can reach speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, 64 km/h, on soft grass or shallow water, and their exceptional swimming ability gives them a distinct advantage. For the red lechwe, water is not an obstacle, it is an ally. Beyond being survivors, the red lechwe contributes significantly to the ecosystem. As they move across the floodplains, they disperse seeds, enriching the vegetation. They are also a critical food source for larger predators, playing a pivotal role in the food chain. The connection between the red lechwe and their environment goes beyond mere coexistence. They are a living testament to the cycle of life in a constantly evolving ecosystem. Amid the flooded grasslands of the OKAVANGO Delta, a mysterious creature weaves through the morning mist, the sitatunga, also known as the marshbuck. This semi-aquatic antelope is a vivid testament to the wonders of evolution, where nature crafts extraordinary adaptations to survive and thrive in the harshest of environments. Blending effortlessly into the landscape, the sitatunga moves silently through reeds and sparkling waters, its presence almost indistinguishable from the surroundings. With its quiet demeanor, the sitatunga is a master survivor, not merely enduring, but mastering the challenges of the delta's wetlands. The sitatunga boasts unique adaptations that set it apart. Its reddish-brown coat, marked with faint white stripes, provides impeccable camouflage among the reeds. Its long, powerful hind legs, like natural springs, allow it to navigate through deep, muddy waters, often 2 to 3 feet deep. Wide-splayed hooves act like custom-designed boots for the marshes, preventing the sitatunga from sinking into soft, unstable surfaces. But perhaps its most remarkable trait is its ability to swim. Unlike most antelopes, the sitatunga doesn't merely wade through water, it swims and dives with exceptional skill, a capability honed over millions of years of evolution. A lurking crocodile or a patient pride of lions can pose serious threats. The sitatunga's response is swift and precise. It plunges into the water, relying on its exceptional swimming skills to escape. If necessary, it can dive deep and remain submerged, leaving only the faintest ripples on the surface. The waters that flood the delta not only quench thirst, but also breathe new life into the seasonally inundated grasslands. Herbivores traverse these lush plains, drawn by the abundance of tender, water-soaked grasses. Here, the cycle of life is vividly on display. Tilapia and catfish spawn in the floodwaters, providing a rich food source for predators like the African fish eagle and Pell's fishing owl. Every drop of water plays a role in this delicate balance, like a similes per hourany meticulously composed by nature. The floodwaters of the OKAVANGO Delta act as a lifeline, coursing through the arid Kalahari Desert and creating a lush oasis where life finds new opportunities to thrive. Amid this labyrinth of wetlands, the gentle giants of the ecosystem, the hippopotamus, serve as the beating heart of this dynamic environment. Weighing up to 3,300 pounds, hippos not only survive, but also shape the landscape around them. They are the ecosystem engineers who silently build and sustain life across the delta. The evolutionary history of the hippo is as fascinating as the animal itself. Scientists have uncovered that hippos share a close ancestry with whales, diverging from a common ancestor over 55 million years ago. Rather than choosing the oceans, hippos adapted to wetland environments, developing a body uniquely suited to this habitat. Their short, sturdy legs allow them to traverse soft, muddy bottoms, while their eyes and nostrils, positioned high on their heads, enable them to breathe and observe while remaining almost entirely submerged. Their thick, shiny skin secretes a pinkish substance often called blood sweat, which acts as a natural sunscreen and antibacterial shield, protecting them from the intense African sun and harmful bacteria. The flood season in the OKAVANGO Delta not only provides abundant water, but also forges pathways created by the hippo. Spending most of their time submerged, hippos carve out hippo trails through channels and flooded grasslands. These trails do more than facilitate water flow. They become vibrant corridors, teeming with fish, insects, and countless other species that thrive within this ecosystem. Hippos, in their quiet labor, are like unseen architects, constructing an underwater city that sustains life in ways few might notice. The ecological significance of hippos in the OKAVANGO Delta cannot be overstated. By maintaining waterways and regulating vegetation, they indirectly create habitats for countless other species. Every heavy step through the soft mud leaves an enduring ecological imprint, much like the deliberate care of a gardener tending to nature's most intricate garden. Hippos are more than just inhabitants of the delta. They are its caretakers, ensuring the delicate balance of this ecosystem endures. The floodwaters of the OKAVANGO Delta bring life and renewal, but they also set the stage for fierce predation. Amid the shimmering currents, the Nile crocodile, an ancient predator with an evolutionary history spanning over 100 million years, emerges as a master hunter. Their presence is like a shadow, silently gliding beneath the surface. At up to 20 feet in length and weighing over 1,650 pounds, Nile crocodiles are not only the apex aquatic predators, but also the largest carnivorous reptiles in Africa. The longevity of the Nile crocodile as a species stems from its remarkable adaptations. Its hardened, armor-like scales provide unparalleled protection against attacks, while its elevated eyes and nostrils allow it to breathe and observe while remaining submerged. The crocodile's powerful jaws, capable of delivering a bite force of up to 5,000 pounds per square inch, are deadly weapons, strong enough to crush the bones of prey like buffalo or zebra. This combination of physical power and hunting prowess makes the Nile crocodile a perfect predator in aquatic habitats. Flood season in the OKAVANGO Delta is when the Nile crocodile's hunting abilities shine. As floodwaters from Angola fill the delta, crocodiles congregate along channels and marshes. They lie in wait beneath the still waters, exposing only their eyes and nostrils. Their camouflage is so effective that they become virtually invisible predators. When unsuspecting prey such as zebra, wildebeest, or impala approach to drink, the crocodile launches a sudden attack at speeds of up to 22 miles per hour, snapping its powerful jaws onto its victim. The infamous death roll, a twisting motion with immense rotational force, tears prey into manageable pieces for consumption. But the Nile crocodile is far more than just a formidable predator. Its ecological role in the Okavango Delta goes well beyond the image of a ruthless hunter. The pathways they carve as they move through the flooded waters and marshy grasslands create a natural network of channels. These waterways become vital habitats for fish, insects, and other aquatic species, supporting the intricate web of life in the delta. While hippos create large pathways that facilitate water flow, Nile crocodiles contribute to the freshwater ecosystem by controlling herbivore populations. By preying on species like buffalo, wildebeest, and zebra, they prevent overgrazing and help maintain the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Despite their dominance, Nile crocodiles face challenges. Conflicts with larger species such as hippos are not uncommon in crowded waters. While adult crocodiles usually avoid direct confrontation with hippos, territorial disputes or protection of young can lead to intense clashes. The balance between these two formidable species is one of the most fascinating ecological dynamics in the delta. Across the vast skies of the Okavango Delta, the piercing call of the African fish eagle echoes like a declaration of dominance. With its pure white plumage on the head and chest, contrasting against dark wings spanning up to 8 feet, this bird stands as a symbol of majesty, a crownless king of the skies and a master predator of the waters below. The African fish eagle's nest, often constructed from large branches on tall riverside trees, serves as more than just a breeding ground. With a diameter of up to 6 feet, these nests become small hubs of the ecosystem, providing shelter for smaller birds or rodents. Monogamous by nature, these eagles mate for life, with each pair defending a vast territory that can stretch up to 25 square miles. During the breeding season, the pair tirelessly protects their nest and raises their young, ensuring the continuation of their lineage. The floodplains of the Okavango Delta offer an ideal hunting ground, with its labyrinth of channels, lakes, and waterlogged grasslands teeming with fish. From high perches in tall trees, the African fish eagle scans the waters below with the patience of a seasoned predator. Its keen eyesight can spot movement from over 150 feet above, and when the moment strikes, it dives with the precision of an arrow, piercing the surface of the water with unerring accuracy. Fish weighing between 1 to 2 pounds rarely escape its powerful talons, which are designed to grip tightly even as the prey struggles desperately. When the floodwaters sweep across the Okavango Delta, transforming the arid land into an expansive aquatic haven, terrestrial predators must adapt to continue the relentless cycle of survival. Each species finds its own unique way to endure, turning the delta into a battleground where skill and agility become the keys to survival. The flood season is not only a challenge, but also a stage, one where predators showcase their abilities and demonstrate their resilience in the face of nature's ever-changing conditions. Amid the ever-changing landscapes of the Okavango Delta, the cheetah embodies elegance and power. With a deep evolutionary history and unique biological traits, the cheetah holds the title of the fastest land animal. Capable of reaching speeds of 62 miles per hour in mere seconds, it stands as a marvel of nature and a testament to the perfection evolution can achieve. The cheetah's body is a work of art, sculpted by nature over millions of years. Unlike other big cats such as lions or leopards, its flexible spine acts as a spring, enabling explosive bursts of speed and strides up to 23 feet. A deep chest houses a powerful respiratory system that delivers the oxygen needed to sustain high speeds. Its sharp, glowing eyes and distinctive tear-like black streaks running from the eyes to the mouth not only reduce glare during hunts, but also give the cheetah its unmistakable appearance. Despite its speed and strength, the cheetah faces significant threats. According to the IUCN Red List 2023, the global population has dwindled to approximately 7,000 individuals in the wild. Habitat loss due to agricultural expansion and urbanization, combined with competition from larger predators, has drastically reduced their numbers. A cheetah's hunt is a masterful display of speed and accuracy. They approach their prey silently, using bushes and tall grasses as cover. Once within 200 feet, the cheetah explodes into motion, accelerating from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Its semi-retractable claws, like the spikes on running shoes, grip the ground to maintain traction and balance, even on uneven terrain. Reaching such incredible speeds comes at a high price. A cheetah can sustain its maximum speed for only 20 to 30 seconds before its body overheats, forcing it to stop and cool down. This makes timing and strategy critical in every hunt. Once the prey is down, the cheetah must act quickly to eat before scavengers like hyenas or lions arrive to steal the meal. Every hunt is not only a race against prey, but also a contest against opportunistic competitors within the ecosystem. The cheetah is not just a hunter, it is a key player in maintaining ecological balance in the Okavango Delta. By controlling herbivore populations, it prevents overgrazing, which could harm vegetation. Its presence encourages prey migration, promoting the regeneration and even distribution of plant life. Every sprint the cheetah makes is not only a testament to survival, but also an essential contribution to the complex and awe-inspiring cycle of life in the delta. The endless flow of the Okavango Delta, where floodwaters transform parched lands into a verdant paradise, serves as the backdrop for the lion's story of dominance. On the vast grasslands and amidst the flooded plains, lions not only hunt, but also maintain the balance of the entire ecosystem. They are leaders, warriors without crowns, and each roar resonates with the pulse of the African savanna. In a lion pride, females are the primary hunters, while males guard the territory. A typical pride consists of 10 to 15 individuals, including adult females, dominant males, and cubs. The coordination between pride members results in an efficient hunting system. In the OKAVANGO Delta, hunts typically occur at dawn or dusk, when prey such as impalas, red lechwes, and wildebeests gather near water sources. Despite their agility and vigilance, these prey animals often fall victim to the sophisticated strategies of the lions. Unlike cheetahs, lions rely on strategy rather than speed. They work together to encircle their prey, isolating weaker or slower individuals. A hunt begins with stealth, as pride members hide in tall grasses, sometimes within 200 feet of their target. When the moment is right, they spring into action from multiple directions, using their overwhelming strength to bring down the prey. However, even with such coordination, the success rate of lion hunts is only around 25%, highlighting the harsh realities of life in the wild. But the lion's presence extends far beyond its role as a predator. They are the guardians of the ecosystem. By regulating herbivore populations, lions prevent overgrazing, protect vegetation, and maintain the delicate balance of nature. Other predators, such as hyenas and leopards, benefit from the leftovers of lion kills, creating a tightly woven food chain that sustains the interconnected ecosystem. The floodwaters from the Angolan highlands are more than a movement of water. They are a connection between land, water, and life. As the waters recede, they leave behind seeds and nutrients in the soil, fueling the growth of vegetation that sustains wildlife during the dry season. Wetlands gradually reform, providing rich habitats for the ecosystem. By the end of the season, as the water retreats, the landscape returns to its familiar state. Yet a new cycle of life begins, ensuring survival for the year ahead. When the dry season arrives in the OKAVANGO Delta, nature seems to hold its breath under the oppressive heat. The once rushing waters diminish, leaving behind shallow pools and parched grasslands. The landscape transforms rapidly, painting a stark contrast between barren stretches and the few green remnants. The delta becomes a battleground for survival, where plants and animals must adapt or move in search of sustenance. Lush green landscapes crack and wither, transforming into a dry, brittle canvas where life must fight each day to survive. Larger animals, unable to find shade under the modest termite mounds, are forced to move relentlessly. They traverse the parched grasslands, digging deep into the drying mud in search of the last remaining drops of water. Other herbivores embark on vast migrations, crossing great distances in search of more hospitable environments. But not all species have the ability to leave. Some choose to stay, relying on water-storing plants like wild melons to sustain them. These hardy creatures utilize every meager resource the land has to offer. As the waters recede, small fish begin migrating from shallow pools to deeper channels, creating crowded pathways that become a feast for predators. Standing tall in the remaining shallow waters, the marabou stork takes full advantage of its panoramic view and powerful, elongated bill to snatch stray fish. The marabou stork, standing up to 60 inches tall with a wingspan of more than 10 feet, is among the largest birds on the planet. Its appearance, with a bald head and long featherless neck, might surprise some, presenting a peculiar and striking figure. However, this unique look is a product of evolution, perfectly suited to its role. Its ancestors have survived millions of years of geological and climatic changes, adapting to become one of Africa's most important natural cleaners. The marabou stork's skills are more than just reflex. They are a masterful synchronization of body and environment. Standing still in the water like a living statue, it strikes with lightning speed when a fish comes within reach. Its large, blade-like bill allows it to seize prey effortlessly, leaving no chance of escape. Weighing around 20 pounds, the marabou stork moves gracefully on its long, sturdy legs. Whether in muddy swamps or on the drying riverbeds, it navigates the terrain with ease. Its diverse diet ensures survival even in the harshest conditions. Beyond catching live prey, it consumes carrion, serving as a natural cleaner that prevents the spread of diseases and helps maintain environmental health. At shallow pools where fish gather in confined spaces, fierce competition arises. The marabou stork is not alone. Birds, like the African skimmer, also join the fray, vying for every small fish. However, with its sheer size and, when needed, aggressive demeanor, the marabou stork often prevails. Its presence stirs the water, flushing fish from their hiding spots and inadvertently aiding smaller birds in their hunt. By preying on small fish, the marabou stork helps regulate fish populations, maintaining natural balance in the dwindling pools of the delta. Its scavenging habits further play a critical role, preventing the spread of bacteria and infectious diseases from decaying carcasses, benefiting the broader ecosystem. In the expanse of dry grasslands and shallow, marshy waters, the serval showcases masterful hunting performances, combining precision and efficiency. This sleek yet powerful feline is the product of millions of years of evolution. Originating from ancient wildcats of Africa, the serval has adapted perfectly to grasslands and wetlands, thriving in these diverse environments. With its long, powerful legs, akin to living springs, the serval navigates tall grasses and uneven terrain with remarkable ease. Standing at an average height of 24 inches and weighing 20 to 40 pounds, its body is designed for speed, accuracy, and the ability to access prey in challenging landscapes. Its striking golden coat with black spots not only enhances its appearance, but also provides exceptional camouflage. In the shimmering light of the dry savanna, the serval seems to vanish into the landscape, leaving only its large, erect ears visible, perfect tools for detecting prey. The serval's ears, which account for about 1/6 of its body length, are not just exceptional hearing instruments, but also symbols of its acute sensory perception. These ears can pick up the faintest sounds, from the rustling of a mouse in the grass to the flutter of bird wings in the air. During the dry season, when resources are scarce, the serval's hunting skills become vital for survival. A predator of both patience and precision, the serval excels at ambush hunting. When it spots prey, it remains perfectly still, waiting for the ideal moment. Then, like a coiled spring, it leaps, reaching heights of up to 10 feet, to land directly on its target. These jumps are a perfect demonstration of the serval's blend of strength and calculated precision, with every movement optimized for maximum effectiveness. The serval is more than just a predator. It is a vital part of the Okavango Delta's ecological balance. By preying on rodents and small birds, it helps control populations that could otherwise overconsume vegetation and disrupt the ecosystem's harmony. Through its hunting, the serval not only protects plant life, but also supports biodiversity by maintaining balance within the food chain. As rivers and lakes begin to dry up, the elephant's immense daily need for water, up to 50 gallons, becomes a daunting challenge. To meet this demand, elephants must travel dozens, sometimes hundreds, of miles across arid landscapes. In their journey, each elephant not only seeks water for itself, but also leaves behind pathways that guide other species. The trails they create through forests and grasslands are not just routes. They are living testaments to their role as ecosystem engineers in nature. The elephant's journey is a story of perseverance and wisdom. For millions of years, their ancestors have thrived in Africa's harshest environments. Evolving into the world's largest land animal, standing up to 13 feet tall at the shoulder and weighing around 12,000 pounds, elephants combine their imposing size with remarkable intelligence and adaptability. Their large ears, up to 6 feet long, act as natural fans, regulating body temperature in the scorching heat of the plains. With extraordinary memories, they can recall the locations of water sources over years, even generations, a vital skill in an ever-changing environment. When elephants find water, it serves more than just to quench their thirst. Using their trunks, a highly complex structure with over 40,000 muscles, they suck up and spray water over their bodies to cool down and cleanse themselves of dust. Some elephants use their tusks to dig deep into the ground, uncovering underground water reserves and creating temporary water holes. These water holes become lifelines for other animals, including lions, leopards, smaller antelope species, and birds. Elephants are not just providers of water. They bring long-term transformation to ecosystems. With a diet requiring up to 300 pounds of food daily, they break branches and uproot shrubs, creating open spaces in dense forests. These clearings allow sunlight to reach the forest floor, fostering new plant growth and providing food for other species. Seeds that pass through the elephant's digestive systems are dispersed in their dung, ensuring the regeneration of vegetation and sustaining a continuous cycle of renewal. Despite their size and strength, elephants face significant survival challenges. Environmental pressures, human conflict, and climate change are escalating threats. According to the 2023 IUCN report, Botswana is home to over 130,000 elephants, the largest population in the world. However, in other regions, habitat loss and poaching have led to severe population declines. In the Okavango Delta, reserves like Moremi Game Reserve are crucial for elephant conservation. But human encroachment remains a persistent challenge. With every deliberate step, the African bush elephant is not only seeking resources for itself, but also creating opportunities for countless other species. Each breath, each sip of water, and each tree it fells plays a role in the larger narrative of survival and regeneration in nature. As the intense dry season sun beats down on the Okavango Delta, the sight of elephant herds crossing the vast landscape is like a powerful and profound similes per irony of life. Their presence reminds us that they are not merely inhabitants of the wild, but pillars of the delicate balance that sustains the ecosystem. During the dry season, as shallow waters evaporate and grasslands become parched, roan antelopes migrate to the remaining water sources and patches of vegetation. Their resilience to harsh conditions allows them to survive even when resources become scarce. Small herds of 5 to 15 individuals move together, led by a dominant male. Standing up to 55 inches tall at the shoulder and weighing around 660 pounds, the roan antelope's physique is perfectly suited for endurance and power. Their long, curved horns, which can reach 40 inches, serve as formidable weapons for defense and as a symbol of their majesty in the animal kingdom. Their distinctive grayish-brown coat, accented by bold black markings on their face, provides effective camouflage, blending seamlessly with the dry savanna landscape. Roan antelopes primarily feed on low-growing grasses and young shrubs. When the dry season depletes these resources, they adapt by consuming drought-resistant plants and rarer vegetation. This flexibility ensures they maintain their strength even during the harshest months, while many other species are forced to leave the delta in search of refuge. Under the blazing sun of the dry season, as thin dust swirls from their powerful strides, the sable antelope emerges as a symbol of vitality and untamed beauty. Their sleek black coats, contrasting with the golden brown grasslands, create an image that is both elegant and commanding. Standing 55 inches tall at the shoulder and weighing up to 500 pounds for females and 600 pounds for males, the sable antelope's body is designed to endure the harshest conditions. As floodwaters recede and grass becomes sparse, sable antelopes move toward the remaining small waterholes and drought-resistant vegetation. Their exceptional digestive systems allow them to extract nutrients from coarse, fibrous plants that other animals often cannot consume. They feed primarily on short grasses, young shrubs, and occasionally less common plants to sustain their energy through the driest months. Sable antelopes live in herds of 15 to 30 individuals, led by a dominant male. These herds offer protection and function as tightly knit communities, where each member plays a role in ensuring the group's survival. When threatened by predators such as lions or hyenas, sable antelopes do not immediately flee. Instead, adult males often take a stand to protect the herd, using their long, curved horns, reaching up to 40 inches, to confront attackers. This bravery and willingness to defend their group make the sable antelope one of the most formidable antelope species in the wild. As the waters recede in the OKAVANGO Delta, life does not vanish, but quietly transforms, adapting to the changing environment. Amid this shifting landscape, the greater kudu emerges as a silent wanderer, relying on its agility and adaptability to survive in a challenging ecosystem. Its light brown coat, adorned with white stripes running down its body, resembles the fading rays of the setting sun, allowing it to blend seamlessly into the transitional zones between sparse forests and open grasslands. With a slender yet robust frame, the greater kudu stands tall at an average height of 4.6 feet at the shoulder and can weigh up to 600 pounds in mature males. Its signature spiraled horns, reaching up to 72 inches, are both a symbol of power and a testament to nature's intricate design. These majestic horns, with their elegant curves, represent the delicate balance between beauty and strength. The dry season brings unique challenges as floodplains dry out, leaving behind isolated waterholes and dwindling vegetation. The greater kudu quietly moves toward the delta's edges, where drought-resistant trees like acacia and commiphora provide sustenance. Their diet consists of leaves, shoots, and even bark, showcasing their remarkable ability to adapt to scarce resources. The greater kudu plays a crucial role in the OKAVANGO Delta's ecosystem. By consuming leaves and shrubs, they help regulate vegetation growth, preventing overgrowth that could crowd out other plant species. This balance creates opportunities for smaller herbivores and maintains a diverse plant community. Their presence also influences predator behavior, shaping the distribution and structure of the ecosystem as a whole. On the cracked earth of the OKAVANGO Delta, the common ostrich, the world's largest bird, strides with powerful, determined steps, embodying resilience and untamed vitality. Standing over 9 feet tall and weighing up to 320 pounds, their imposing yet graceful stature is the product of millions of years of evolution in a challenging environment. Though flightless, ostriches possess incredibly strong legs that propel them forward at speeds of up to 43 miles per hour, outpacing most predators of the savanna. Their long legs, tipped with sharp claws, are more than tools for locomotion. They are formidable weapons. When cornered, a single kick from an ostrich can inflict severe injury, even on predators like lions or leopards. With eyes nearly 2 inches wide, the ostrich has some of the largest eyes in the animal kingdom. These natural telescopes provide exceptional vision, enabling them to detect threats from great distances. Combined with acute hearing, the ostrich becomes an early warning system, alerting not just itself but other animals in the ecosystem to potential dangers. As the waters recede from the delta and food becomes scarce, the ostrich has evolved remarkable adaptations to cope with these challenges. They rarely need to drink water, obtaining most of their hydration from their diet. Leaves, seeds, and even insects serve as vital sources of nutrition. Their bodies are specifically designed to minimize water loss, a critical adaptation that allows them to survive in some of the harshest conditions. During the dry season, ostriches form larger groups to enhance their chances of survival. Dominant males guard the flock with their imposing size and strength, deterring predators. The common ostrich plays a crucial role in maintaining the biodiversity of the delta. By consuming a variety of plants, they disperse seeds through their droppings, aiding vegetation regeneration in the arid landscape. Their grazing helps keep grasslands open, preventing overgrowth of shrubs and providing habitat for smaller herbivores. Amid the seemingly barren landscape of the OKAVANGO Delta during the dry season, spotted hyenas stand as masters of survival, seizing every opportunity to thrive. They epitomize resilience, perfectly adapted to an environment where every moment is a challenge. The social organization of spotted hyenas is one of their most striking characteristics. Living in clans ranging from 10 to 80 individuals, these groups are matriarchal, an unusual system in the animal kingdom. Females are larger, stronger, and dominate resource allocation and reproductive roles within the clan. This clear hierarchy minimizes internal conflict and maximizes survival opportunities for every member. Millions of years of evolution have equipped spotted hyenas with bodies designed for the harshest conditions. Weighing between 90 and 140 pounds and measuring 4 to 5 feet in length, they may not be the largest predators, but their jaws are unparalleled. With a bite force of up to 1,100 psi, their teeth can crush even the largest bones, granting them access to nutrient-rich marrow that most predators cannot exploit. This unique ability ensures survival even when food is scarce. In the dry season, as floodplains dry up and carcasses scatter the cracked earth, spotted hyenas become tireless scavengers, cleaning the landscape. But they are far more than opportunistic scavengers. They are also exceptional hunters. Contrary to their stereotypical image, their hunting success rate reaches 60%, surpassing even lions and leopards. In the complex web of the OKAVANGO Delta, spotted hyenas are natural regulators. They control herbivore populations, such as wildebeest, buffalo, and zebra, preventing overgrazing and preserving vegetation. What they leave behind from their meals sustains other scavengers, such as vultures and jackals, ensuring energy flows seamlessly through the food chain. Amid the dusty plains of the OKAVANGO Delta, under the searing sun of the dry season, the African wild dog strides forward, a testament to resilience and the power of unity. With their mottled coats of yellow, black, and white resembling nature's bold brushstrokes, they move as silent shadows, ready to launch their next hunt. In the dry season, when food becomes scarce, African wild dogs must travel up to 12 miles a day in search of prey. Their primary targets include impalas, kudus, and red lechwes, swift, ever-vigilant herbivores. Unlike solitary predators, African wild dogs rely not on individual strength or speed, but on their coordination and teamwork, hallmarks of their hunting strategy. A hunt begins in absolute silence, with the pack moving like shadows toward their target. Lead individuals drive the prey into a vulnerable position, while others flank and surround the quarry. Their success rate, up to 80%, is the highest of any predator in the Delta, far exceeding that of lions or leopards. Once the prey is taken down, the spoils are shared equitably among the pack. No member is left behind. The puppy, the elderly, and the injured are always given priority, a testament to the deep sense of community within African wild dogs. This behavior not only ensures the strength and resilience of the pack, but also highlights their unparalleled social cohesion, an extraordinary trait rarely observed in other predators. Under the harsh sunlight and dry landscapes of the Delta, the African wild dog's journey is more than a quest for survival. It is a testament to the strength of collective effort. Every swift stride, every coordinated leap reflects the beauty of the wild and the enduring spirit of nature. As the sun sets over the horizon and the pack disappears into the twilight, they leave behind a powerful message. Even in the harshest conditions, life finds a way to endure and flourish. As the harsh, dry season casts its shadow over the Okavango Delta, the landscape transforms into a battlefield for survival. Shrinking waterholes become rare oases where prey gather to quench their thirst. Yet these same spots serve as ambush sites for predators. Under the scorching heat, the struggle for existence intensifies, with every species relying on its innate skills and instincts to navigate the challenges and endure the relentless trials of nature. In the relentless dry season, the leopard moves like a shadow, silent, elusive, and commanding. From the high branches of trees, its golden eyes glint like mysterious beams of light, observing even the smallest movements around it. Every motion serves as a reminder that even in the harshest conditions, nature finds a way to maintain balance and preserve its timeless beauty. When water and food become scarce, leopards thrive through their unparalleled adaptability. They exploit three-dimensional space, moving effortlessly between trees, ground, and even water. High branches serve not only as vantage points for ambushes, but also as places to stash kills, safe from scavengers like hyenas or lions. As solitary hunters, leopards are masters of stealth and surprise. Rather than engaging in prolonged chases, they exhibit unmatched patience, lying in wait and using trees or shrubs to conceal their presence. When prey ventures too close, the leopard strikes with lightning speed, its sharp claws delivering a fatal blow. Their agility is extraordinary. They can leap 20 feet horizontally and 10 feet vertically, showcasing their muscular prowess and precision. Leopards play a vital role in maintaining the delta's ecological balance. By controlling herbivore populations such as wildebeests and red lechwes, they prevent overgrazing and protect vegetation. The remnants of their meals also provide sustenance for scavengers like vultures and jackals, sustaining the delta's food web. As the dry season tightens its grip on the Okavango Delta, predators grow bolder and more desperate. Ambitious lion prides set their sights on African buffalo herds. With a weight of up to 1,500 pounds and massive curved horns resembling a regal crown, buffalo are far from easy prey. Hunting buffalo is a monumental challenge for any lion pride. Buffalo possess both individual strength and herd tactics to defend themselves. When threatened, they form a defensive circle, with the strongest individuals on the outside, creating a living fortress that even lions approach with caution. In one-on-one confrontations, buffalo often prove formidable adversaries. Their massive bodies and powerful horns enable them to deliver devastating charges. In these life-or-death encounters, survival hinges on instinct and persistence. For a lion, even a single misstep or moment of overconfidence can flip the roles, turning the hunter into the hunted. Buffalo are not just prey. They are key contributors to the Okavango Delta's ecosystem. Their heavy steps trample dense thickets, clearing paths that other smaller animals use to access new areas. Their dung enriches the soil with nutrients, promoting the growth of tender grasses that sustain herbivores like impalas and red lechwes. Every action buffalo take, whether grazing, walking, or defending themselves, leaves a lasting impact, marking them as powerful natural architects of the delta. After months of struggle, the OKAVANGO Delta transforms into a lush paradise as the rainy season returns, like a miracle breathing life into the parched landscape. Water from distant rivers flows into the delta, spreading like veins across the plains, creating a vibrant world where survival and rebirth coexist. Amidst this renewal, the termite mounds stand tall like steadfast fortresses, resisting the floodwaters and becoming epicenters of life. Beneath the newly formed waters, schools of small fish navigate the fresh channels, spreading life across the floodplains. They become an abundant food source for predators, like the tigerfish and a variety of bird species. Above the surface, termites tirelessly maintain their mounds, enriching the soil with nutrients and preparing the ecosystem for the harsher dry season to come. This harmonious ecosystem resembles a beautifully choreographed dance, where each species contributes to an endless similes per hourly of life. Under the shimmering sunlight of the rainy season, the OKAVANGO Delta becomes a living wonder, where every creature, no matter how small, plays an irreplaceable role. The cycle of life here is not merely a natural phenomenon. It is a profound lesson in perseverance and interdependence, a narrative of nature's harmony that humanity can draw inspiration from. The rains in the OKAVANGO Delta are more than just water. They are the heartbeat of a vast natural system, spreading life to every corner of the plains. They sustain and preserve endemic species, essential pieces of the intricate and awe-inspiring tapestry of nature. Under the blazing sun over the arid OKAVANGO Delta, a formidable silhouette emerges amidst thorny shrubs and sun-scorched grasslands. It is the black rhinoceros, an ancient symbol of strength and resilience, standing like a living fortress in the wild. Weighing up to 3,000 pounds and stretching nearly 11 feet in body length, this species embodies perseverance in the face of harsh natural conditions and escalating challenges. While their iconic horns serve as vital survival tools, they also make the black rhinoceros a prime target for poaching. According to 2023 data from the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN, the global population of black rhinoceros has dwindled to approximately 5,500 individuals, a sobering statistic. Once widespread across southern and eastern Africa, the range of the black rhinoceros has drastically shrunk. Today, their presence is largely confined to protected areas like the Moremi Game Reserve in Botswana. Here, the OKAVANGO Delta acts as an oasis for their survival, offering essential resources like small waterholes and dense vegetation left behind by seasonal floods. The OKAVANGO Delta is home to all 5 members of the Big Five game: lion, leopard, elephant, African buffalo, and both black rhinoceros and white rhinoceros. Among them, the white rhinoceros, with a population of approximately 18,000 individuals, thrives predominantly within strictly protected reserves. Weighing up to 5,000 pounds and stretching nearly 13 feet, this species is not just a testament to strength, but also one of Africa's enduring symbols of untamed wilderness. With a lineage spanning over 14 million years, the white rhinoceros is a creature of remarkable adaptation. Its broad, flat lips, known as square-lipped, are specialized for grazing on low-lying grass, emulsizing its intimate connection to the grassland ecosystems on which it depends. Unlike the hook-lipped black rhinoceros, which browses on leaves and shrubs, the white rhinoceros's grazing habits help shape the landscape by encouraging grass regrowth, fostering a symbiotic relationship with the plains. During the dry season, as water becomes the scarcest resource, the white rhinoceros spends much of its time moving between the few remaining waterholes and the parched grasslands. Its day is a relentless quest for food and water, consuming an average of 120 pounds of grass daily to sustain its massive body. Additionally, it requires at least 15 gallons of water to endure the searing heat, a testament to its resilience in the harshest conditions. Living in small groups, typically consisting of females and their calves, the white rhinoceros relies on unity as a crucial survival strategy. While adult males are solitary, fiercely protecting their territories through scent marking, females remain close to their young, vigilantly guarding them against threats from predators like lions or hyenas. This bond creates a unique familial picture in the wild, reflecting the species' calm and gentle nature despite its formidable size and strength. Every step of a white rhinoceros across the delta leaves an indelible mark on its ecosystem. Their grazing stimulates the growth of new grass, providing a vital food source for smaller herbivores like impalas and red lechwes. The mud wallows they create to cool themselves become temporary water sources for other animals, supporting a diverse array of life. As natural engineers, they play a crucial role in maintaining the delicate balance of the OKAVANGO Delta's ecosystem. As the Kalahari sky ignites with the first streaks of lightning, the rainy season begins like a powerful similes per irony, heralding the rebirth of the OKAVANGO Delta. Distant rains, like lifeblood coursing through arteries, commence their journey from the Angolan highlands, traveling over 800 miles to spill into the delta. Each shimmering drop carries the essence of new life, soothing the parched heat of the dry season and setting into motion the vibrant cycle of this extraordinary ecosystem. The plains zebra, with its iconic black and white stripes, emerges as a conductor of the natural similes per irony that defines the OKAVANGO Delta. Each step across the tender grasslands marks a new beginning, imprinting the land with the promise of renewal in the cycle of life. Over 4 million years of evolution, zebras have developed unique traits that showcase their exceptional adaptability. Their striped coats are not just for recognition, but serve as a biological armor, reducing body heat and deterring biting insects like the tsetse fly. Reflections of these stripes on water create an optical illusion, confusing predators and making zebras elusive targets in the shimmering delta landscape. With the arrival of the rainy season, the grasslands of the OKAVANGO Delta transform into an ideal habitat for zebras. Freshwater floods enrich the plains, creating lush green pastures that provide abundant nourishment. Here, zebras find both sustenance and ease of movement through shallow waters, thriving in this rejuvenated environment. Living in large herds, sometimes numbering up to 1,000 individuals, zebras create breathtaking migratory spectacles. Often moving alongside species like blue wildebeests and impalas, their collective presence offers protection for weaker members and reduces the risk of predation by lions and spotted hyenas. A fully grown plains zebra weighing approximately 800 pounds is a powerful creature, yet constantly faces the trials of survival. When threatened, zebras can sprint at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, utilizing their strong legs and employing zigzagging maneuvers to evade predators. This remarkable speed and agility make them one of the fastest herbivores in the Okavango Delta, turning them into elusive targets even in the face of danger. For predators, zebras are not just prey, they are formidable challenges. When necessary, zebras defend themselves with powerful kicks from their hind legs, capable of inflicting serious injuries. Beyond their symbolic presence, zebras play a crucial ecological role in the delta. They are often the first to graze on newly sprouted grasslands, paving the way for other herbivores like buffaloes and warthogs to access the renewed vegetation. Their droppings enrich the soil with nutrients, supporting microorganisms and insects that fuel the cycle of life. Additionally, zebra migrations shape the vegetation, preventing overgrowth and controlling the spread of invasive bushes. Amidst this dynamic landscape, herds of blue wildebeest move like a living current, seamlessly connecting the pulses of life across the Okavango Delta. The thunder of their hooves resonates with the sounds of the wilderness, forming a wild similes per oroni, where each wildebeest plays an essential note. With over 2.5 million years of evolution, the blue wildebeest has become a remarkable species of resilience and strength. Its grey-blue coat, adorned with black stripes like nature's brushstrokes on a canvas, serves both as a symbol of its uniqueness and as effective camouflage on the plains. Weighing an average of 600 pounds and stretching up to 8 feet in length, each wildebeest is a survival machine, built to endure the harshest challenges of nature. The rainy season transforms the Okavango Delta into a paradise, with water-filled channels and lush green grasslands offering an abundance of resources. In this rejuvenated environment, blue wildebeest follow ancient migration routes, moving like rivers of life. Their migration is not merely a quest for food, but a renewal of the entire ecosystem. The wetlands, interwoven with tall grasses, provide a sanctuary where they replenish their energy from the abundant food supply. Living in herds of up to 1,000 individuals, wildebeests exemplify the effectiveness of group survival strategies. Each member plays a role in protecting the group from predators like lions and spotted hyenas. Dominant males often engage in battles to maintain control, wielding their long, sharp horns as formidable weapons. This competition ensures the herd is led by the strongest and most experienced individuals, fostering stability and survival. The rainy season brings abundant food, but it also heightens danger. When pursued by predators, blue wildebeest can reach speeds of up to 50 miles per hour, showcasing exceptional strength and agility. Their survival depends not just on speed, but also on their ability to coordinate as a herd. Moving en masse, they create confusing swirls and chaotic movements, making it difficult for predators to single out a target. Rising majestically from the verdant grasslands, giraffes stand as living towers, their heads stretching beyond the treetops, embodying a unique connection between the earth and sky. With heights reaching up to 18 feet and average weights of 2,600 pounds, giraffes are not only striking in appearance, but also vital to the intricate ecosystem of the OKAVANGO Delta. Their iconic long necks, composed of just 7 vertebrae like humans, serve both as tools for reaching the highest foliage and as an elevated vantage point to spot predators from a distance. Inside their towering frames, a powerful 25-pound heart pumps blood with high pressure to ensure circulation reaches their brain, a testament to their remarkable physiological adaptations. The rainy season transforms the OKAVANGO Delta into a lush haven, with scattered forests and water-drenched grasslands providing giraffes ample access to food. Thanks to their exceptional height, they browse the topmost foliage of trees like acacia and camelthorn, where few other herbivores can reach. Far from mere consumers, giraffes act as ecosystem architects, pruning tall trees and creating space for sunlight to nourish smaller vegetation below. Giraffes live in flexible herds of 10 to 20 individuals, comprising both adults and calves. This social arrangement enhances their chances of survival, particularly during the rainy season when abundant resources attract predators. Female giraffes often select dense vegetation as birthing sites to shield their newborns, which stand at 6 feet tall from birth. Within hours, the calves can stand and move with the herd, a vital adaptation for survival in a predator-rich environment. When danger arises, giraffes rely on their height and keen vision to spot predators like lions or hyenas from afar. If confronted, their powerful legs deliver kicks capable of inflicting severe injuries on even the most formidable predators. Their ability to endure long periods without drinking water also aids their survival. Instead of relying on water sources, they draw hydration from the leaves they consume, allowing them to thrive in drought-prone conditions. Within the ecological tapestry of the OKAVANGO Delta, giraffes are pivotal as ecosystem engineers. By feeding on tall trees, they allow sunlight to nourish lower plants, promoting the growth of diverse vegetation. Their droppings enrich the soil with essential nutrients, creating a fertile environment for microorganisms and insects. These actions indirectly benefit smaller herbivores like impalas and bushbucks, who depend on the lower vegetation made accessible by giraffes' foraging habits. The African jacana, often likened to a skilled circus performer, elegantly treads upon floating vegetation with light, measured steps, embodying the delicate balance between sky and earth. This bird, also known as the Jesus bird, earns its nickname as a tribute to its ability to walk on water, reminiscent of the biblical story of Jesus. For millions of years, the African jacana has evolved with long legs and wide, paddle-like toes that allow it to move effortlessly across the water's surface without sinking. Weighing only about 0.35 pounds and featuring a finely tuned body structure, this species is a master of thriving in aquatic environments. The rainy season brings renewal to the OKAVANGO Delta, transforming it into a sanctuary for the African jacana. Shallow waters carpeted with floating vegetation, such as water hyacinths and aquatic grasses, provide an ideal setting for these birds to forage and build nests. With their sleek, chestnut-brown plumage and a shimmering greenish-blue patch on their foreheads, they blend seamlessly into their surroundings, striking yet understated. Their pale blue, pointed beaks serve as efficient tools for extracting a rich diet of insects, mollusks, and plant seeds. The abundance brought by the rainy season not only provides ample food, but also facilitates the African jacana's unique reproductive cycle. This species is among the few with a reversed breeding system. After mating with multiple males, the female leaves the responsibility of incubating eggs and raising the young to the males. Nests, skillfully constructed on floating vegetation, typically contain 4 to 5 eggs. The eggs, brown with black streaks, blend perfectly into their environment, offering natural camouflage against potential threats. The African jacana's ability to navigate the watery world is truly remarkable. Its legs, resembling water skis, enable it to glide effortlessly across surfaces that other creatures cannot. When confronted with danger, the jacana employs a clever survival strategy, diving underwater and re-emerging at a safe distance, effectively evading predators. This ingenious tactic ensures its survival in an ecosystem filled with challenges. The African jacana plays an integral role in maintaining the ecological balance of the OKAVANGO Delta. By controlling insect populations, it helps sustain the delicate harmony of life on the water's surface. Additionally, its foraging habits inadvertently support aquatic plant growth, preventing the overgrowth of invasive vegetation. Meanwhile, the jacana itself serves as a vital food source for predators such as the African fish eagle and Nile crocodile, reinforcing its essential place in the food web. The rainy season also rejuvenates other bird species, such as the sacred ibis, a natural cleanup crew that feeds in the muddy shallows. Together, these birds contribute uniquely to the ecosystem, painting a vivid picture of biodiversity and interconnectedness. The African jacana, with its gentle steps, and the sacred ibis, with its elegant black and white plumage, highlight the rich diversity and harmonious interactions within this natural haven. Amidst the vast, shimmering wetlands, the lilac-breasted roller appears like a living gemstone. Its plumage, a cascade of rainbow-like hues, gleams brilliantly under the endless blue sky. As Botswana's national bird, this species is celebrated as one of the most stunning birds in the world. The lilac-breasted roller's habitat stretches from the savannas south of the Sahara to the sparse woodlands of Botswana. In the OKAVANGO Delta, it thrives in areas with scattered trees, shallow waters, and flooded grasslands. The rainy season ushers in a period of renewal. Vegetation flourishes, insect populations surge, and the ground transforms into a stage for the birds' captivating displays. The lilac-breasted roller's plumage is a mesmerizing fusion of lilac purple, turquoise, green, and golden brown. This stunning coloration is not merely the result of pigments, but also a product of how light interacts with the microscopic structure of their feathers. When sunlight strikes, the feathers become even more vibrant, as if nature itself is showcasing a living work of art for the world to admire. During mating season, the lilac-breasted roller performs breathtaking aerial courtship rituals. Males soar high into the sky, execute acrobatic dives and rolls, and land on prominent branches with piercing calls. These displays not only attract potential mates, but also serve as declarations of territory, signaling their presence to rivals. As opportunistic predators, lilac-breasted rollers boast a varied diet that includes insects, lizards, and even small snakes. With their sharp beaks and lightning-fast dives from high perches, they catch prey with precision. Their keen eyesight and rapid reflexes make them formidable hunters in the complex ecosystem of the delta. As the rains return, the OKAVANGO Delta bursts into life, brimming with energy and color. Parched plains transform into a vibrant natural mosaic, teeming with water and vitality. Amid this expansive wilderness, the gray-crowned crane emerges as a regal symbol, its shimmering golden crest resembling a royal crown perched atop its head. Standing poised on the water, its reflection illuminated by the sunlight, the crane embodies both grace and resilience, a testament to the enduring spirit of Africa's landscapes. The gray-crowned crane carries an ancient legacy belonging to the Gruidae family, a lineage of cranes that has thrived for over 50 million years. Unlike many other crane species, this bird retains the unique ability to perch in trees thanks to its strong toes, a remarkable evolutionary adaptation that allows it to navigate diverse habitats, from wetlands to open woodlands. Its silvery gray plumage paired with a radiant golden crest is the result of millions of years of evolution, serving not only as a tool for attracting mates, but also as a brilliant adaptation to the challenges of its environment. As water levels rise during the rainy season, the OKAVANGO Delta becomes an ideal haven for the gray-crowned crane. Shallow waters, rich with aquatic vegetation, provide the perfect conditions for nesting and foraging. Their nests, cleverly constructed on floating mats of vegetation or among aquatic grasses, are designed to keep them safe from ground-level threats. Each nest usually holds 2 to 3 eggs, their pale greenish shells blending seamlessly into the surroundings, a natural camouflage against potential predators. The breeding season brings forth a spectacle of nature's artistry. Gray-crowned cranes perform intricate courtship rituals, showcasing their beauty and vigor. With wings spread wide and leaps that defy gravity, their dances symbolize a harmonious blend of strength and elegance. Their resonant calls, produced by a specialized vocal organ, echo across the wetlands, not only attracting mates, but also contributing to the delta's vibrant soundscape. In their quest for sustenance, the gray-crowned crane demonstrates incredible adaptability and agility. With their sharp beaks and keen eyesight, these cranes skillfully hunt a wide variety of prey, ranging from insects and frogs to small snakes and fish in the shallow waters. Their diverse diet enables them to fully utilize the rich resources of the OKAVANGO Delta, ensuring their survival in this dynamic ecosystem. Coupled with their aerial agility and precise hunting techniques, they prove to be formidable survivors, seamlessly thriving in the complexity of their wetland habitat. The survival of the gray-crowned crane relies not only on its individual skills, but also on its crucial role within the ecosystem. As a keystone species, these cranes help maintain ecological balance by controlling insect populations and protecting aquatic vegetation from invasive pests. Their presence is more than just a visual delight. It serves as an indicator of a healthy habitat, a testament that nature is being cared for and preserved in its rightful state. Through their ecological contributions, gray-crowned cranes underscore the interconnectedness of life and the importance of conserving the natural world. The OKAVANGO Delta, often referred to as the heart of the Kalahari, is one of the most vital and biodiverse freshwater ecosystems on the planet. However, this magnificent habitat faces mounting challenges from both environmental changes and human activities. Climate change, human interventions, and economic development demands are imposing immense pressure, threatening the delicate balance of this unique region. Climate change is increasingly straining the Okavango Delta's lifeline. Rainfall from Angola's highlands, the primary water source for the Okavango River, has decreased by 10% to 20% over the past few decades, as per 2023 reports. This decline disrupts the essential flood cycle, shortening the wet season and intensifying the harshness of the dry season. Water, the delta's lifeblood, is particularly vulnerable to the region's scorching heat. Over 95% of the delta's water evaporates or seeps into the sandy ground before it can nourish the ecosystem. Narrowing channels and vanishing shallow pools leave cracked, parched land, signaling a growing crisis. Meanwhile, the slow flow of water traveling over 1,200 miles from Angola to the delta is threatened by hydropower dam projects upstream. These dams, acting as barriers across the river's flow, risk drastically reducing water reaching the delta. This not only impacts the species reliant on seasonal floods, but also transforms the entire ecosystem, from grass-filled wetlands to arid plains, creating ripple effects across the delta's biodiversity. Climate change isn't the delta's only challenge. Human activities are increasingly encroaching upon its natural environment. In Botswana, agricultural and livestock farming expansion has steadily replaced natural grasslands with cultivated fields. This loss of habitat forces wildlife, ranging from majestic elephants to herds of plains zebras, to migrate to drier, less hospitable regions where food and water are scarce. Tourism, a significant source of income for Botswana, also brings its share of pressures. Activities such as boating, safaris, and infrastructure development disrupt the habitats of many species. Sensitive animals like African wild dogs and leopards face heightened stress and reduced survival rates as they contend with human presence in their natural ranges. Despite its grandeur, the Okavango Delta remains profoundly fragile in the face of these environmental and human challenges. Its dependence on a single water source makes it especially vulnerable to any disruption in water flow. However, this fragility also serves as a call to action. it has sparked global conservation efforts, raising awareness that protecting the delta is not merely about preserving an ecosystem, but also about safeguarding a vital piece of the world's natural heritage. To protect the heart of the Kalahari, a series of specific measures have been implemented with notable achievements. The waters from Angola's highlands, flowing over 1,200 miles before reaching the delta, are being safeguarded by the OKAVANGO Water Management Agreement, OKAVANGO, to ensure uninterrupted flow despite hydropower dam projects. Modern water sensing technologies have been deployed to monitor water flow and quality, enabling early detection of drought risks. Simultaneously, the restoration of natural waterways has expanded habitats for water-dependent species, from massive elephants to herds of hippos. Wildlife is being protected through reintroduction and monitoring programs. In a remarkable success story, over 50 black rhinoceroses were successfully reintroduced into the delta in 2023, marking a significant step in the recovery of this critically endangered species. Sustainable ecotourism initiatives, including environmentally friendly lodges and visitor limits, have further eased the pressure on this fragile ecosystem. Protecting the Okavango Delta is not just Botswana's duty, but a shared responsibility of humanity. Raising awareness and fostering a sense of accountability is crucial to ensure the survival of the Delta's rivers, wildlife, and remarkable biodiversity as a living legacy for future generations. If you've visited the Okavango Delta, share your knowledge and experiences in the comments below. Your stories could inspire others and reinforce the importance of preserving this natural treasure. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to join us on more extraordinary adventures. Explore more about wildlife survival in other regions with Wild Savannah, stories of Africa's fiercest predators or wild Kalahari, challenges in the land of predators. Together, we can make a difference in protecting our planet's most precious ecosystems.